Hello everyone, this is the Archgame.
I like my PlayStation 3. I don't like too many games for it. I play a few games here and there. What I like it for is like watching Blu-ray movies, sitting at home watching Netflix all day, you know, being a couch potato as any good American should be. But lately I haven't been able to use my PlayStation 3 for one reason and one reason only. This right here. This is a PlayStation 3 controller. Now, this is the only controller I have for my PlayStation 3 since, you know, I don't need another controller for anyone else because I just sit at home all day and play with myself. Alright, that sounded bad. Anyway, this thing was working flawlessly for the 2+ years of life out of my PlayStation 3 so far and decided to just stop working on me. What happens is it was working fine, and the little battery indicator thing came on saying, you know, recharge your PlayStation 3 controller. It's about to run dead on you. So I plug it into my computer sometimes. I have a little docking station that plugs into. I plug it into any of many USB ports, plugs right in the top, and it recharges. Not anymore. For some reason, it won't recharge at all. It's not doing anything! And that pisses me off. This is unacceptable, Sony, but I'm not about to give up. Because I'm going to make a video here, and what I'm going to do is I went online, I found a number of ways to diagnose problems with a PlayStation 3 controller, and we're going to go ahead and run through them here to see if any of these get the controller to work again. So if something like this happens to you and this all of a sudden doesn't start recharging on you, you can watch this video and say, oh yeah, I watched that video by the Archfiend, it helped me get my PlayStation 3 controller working again. So I'm going to run through a list of these, and if it doesn't work in the end, hey, I'm just going to monetize this video, and the money I make off this video is going to be enough to buy a new PlayStation 3 controller. So I got you by the balls either way, Sony. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through the list of diagnostic solutions to fix a PlayStation 3 controller. Let's get started. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second here to show you guys my downstairs bathroom. Since I moved in here, I've changed a few things. I added some pictures, repainted the wall. I went with the beige on blue, on white for the ceiling, and I think it came out pretty good. You know, I changed things up a little bit. Looks really nice. I'm doing some touch-ups on the ceiling. A few areas just need to be touched up. I have the thing of paint. Oh no! Oh shit! Boy, that sure was convenient that I had my rubber gloves on during the filming of that last segment. Anyway, here's a tip that I think a lot of you guys can take advantage of. 1, 2, 3. Like I would take a chance of ruining my perfectly good Philadelphia Eagles cutting board, please. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that at all. No, no, no. Let's just go ahead and see if this fixes it. You think you've won this round, but you are so wrong, PlayStation 3 controller. Well now, I guess I better fix the damage I just did. It's a little sharp on the back, but I think that should fix it. I really should clean off some of that paint before it sets in and stains the controller. Alright, we tried all the tests, so let's find out if all the diagnostic testing worked in fixing the controller. Its buttons are a little stiff. The controller's old, but you know, I just think the thing's broken. I think that all this testing, even though in theory it should have... Alright, I gotta take a second out here and explain what the hell just happened. Alright, the very end of this video was not planned. I was thinking of just making a silly video for you guys where I destroyed this controller, because this controller is worthless to me. It won't recharge no matter what I did. So I was going to basically just destroy it on camera, try and make a humorous video for you guys from this. That part at the end where the PlayStation powered up, it literally powered up from this controller. It literally registered hitting the power button and turning the PlayStation 3 on. Now, I don't even know how to put this into words, but this thing still works. Now, it doesn't have any power. It wasn't lying about that. It has a sliver. It has enough to turn the system on and then it taps out. But holy shit, do you guys realize I ran over this with a car, dropped it in paint, dropped it in a toilet, let it sit in the shower, smashed it with a hammer repeatedly, put a screw through it. I was going to be so mad at Sony for giving me a product that just tapped out on me and stopped working, when in actuality this is a testament to how good a quality Sony actually makes this thing. I am stunned. I had to stop from this little joke video I was making to point out that this thing still works. It's just like indestructible. It's like a Terminator. Holy shit, Sony, I'm impressed. But I'm still pissed that this thing won't recharge. But I made enough money off of this video to buy me a new one, so I still got you, Sony. But man, this thing still works. Unbelievable. Have a great day, everyone.